A HYBE employee was sentenced to prison, BTS's future plans were made public, Jin admits he feels lonely, and Hee Jin officially quits HYBE. Watch till the end to find out more. On November 20th, it was reported that a court in South Korea sentenced a former employee of Big Hit Music to a 2-year prison term, followed by a 3-year probation period and a requirement to perform 120 hours of community service. The individual in question, identified as 40-year-old Mr. A, was a team leader at HYBE. He was convicted of fraud due to his activities involving counterfeit BTS merchandise. The legal proceedings revealed that Mr. A falsely claimed to establish an official merchandise line for BTS at the HYBE headquarters, initiating this scam in June of the previous year. Over this period, he deceived multiple investors by suggesting that BTS members were soon to commence solo projects prior to their military service and that the funds collected would be used to produce merchandise for fans. Mr. A promised investors a return of their principal along with profits. It was disclosed that Mr. A instead used the investment funds to clear his personal debts. However, before the trial, he returned approximately $431,000 to the plaintiffs, a sum greater than the $413,000 he had embezzled. This act of reimbursement played a significant role in the court's decision to impose a suspended sentence. Will Jin start acting? Jin recently discussed his career aspirations and experiences on the show NewJeans service. Initially, Jin had aspirations to pursue acting and even studied theater and film in college. He revealed that while his interest in acting was strong, his parents encouraged him to complete his university education first. During his studies, he was scouted by Big Hit Entertainment, which eventually led to his career as an idol. On the show, Jin expressed a profound satisfaction with his life as an idol, describing it as a lovely and fun job. He admitted that while he once harbored dreams of acting, these ambitions have since faded. Jin stated emphatically that he no longer wishes to pursue acting, as his experiences as an idol have surpassed what he imagined acting could offer. His comments highlighted a shift in priorities, with his passion for his current role overshadowing his previous acting aspirations. This revelation on NewJeans service surprised some of his fans and sparked discussions about the choices artists make in their careers. Despite previous indications that acting might still be in his future, Jin clarified that for now, being an idol is his sole focus. Entertainment sources revealed that J-Hope will join Lee Hyun as the first guest on the upcoming radio show Close Friend with Lee Hyun on MBC. This episode, scheduled to air on November 25th, will celebrate Lee Hyun's new role as the show's host. The program, airing from Monday to Thursday at midnight, will delve into deep stories surrounding the K-pop world. Lee Hyun, who has been with Big Hit Music since 2007 and is a respected senior within the label, has been a significant support for BTS since their early days. He has often appeared in content alongside the group, participating in various dance challenges and other collaborative efforts. His new position as a radio DJ was preceded by GOT7's Youngjae, who concluded his hosting duties on November 22nd. J-Hope, recently returned from military service as of October 17th, is rapidly resuming his public activities. Notably, he threw the ceremonial first pitch at the second game of the Korean series, and his return has been met with great enthusiasm from fans. This radio appearance is anticipated to be another key moment for him as he reconnects with his fans. In terms of his music career, J-Hope continues to make a significant impact on the global stage. This appearance on the radio is expected to be a special event for his fans, as they look forward to more active engagements from him in the future. In Seoul, a special event celebrating BTS member Jin's first solo album, titled Happy, is captivating fans. From November 19th to December 1st, the Jin Happy pop-up, Running Wild to Happiness, is open at the Hyundai Seoul's basement event hall. The event is designed to complement the album's lead track, Running Wild, and offers fans a themed experience around the concept of pursuing happiness. This interactive pop-up exhibition includes several unique features, such as handwritten notes by Jin, voice recordings, and multimedia content that ties into his character Woo Tae-oh, which first appeared in his 2022 solo single, The Astronaut. To manage the flow of visitors and enhance the experience, entry to the pop-up is arranged via an online reservation system. A special day, November 21st, is reserved exclusively for members of the ARMY fan club, reflecting the close connection between the artist and his supporters. Information regarding entry procedures and official merchandise is available through Weverse, a global fan interaction platform. the global release of Jin's album HYBE on November 15th marks a significant milestone in his career, celebrated through this unique event that offers fans an immersive way to connect with the music and the artist's creative vision. In a recent interview with TikTok Korea on November 19th, Jin from BTS shared candid thoughts about feeling a sense of loneliness due to the absence of his group members, many of whom are currently completing military service. Jin expressed that while his solo endeavors are fulfilling, they can occasionally feel dull without the lively interactions he used to have with his fellow members, particularly mentioning his playful fights with Jungkook. Jin's remarks resonated deeply within the BTS fan community, sparking emotional responses across social media platforms. Fans highlighted how Jin's statements reflect a broader sentiment within the group, missing the camaraderie and support that comes with being together. His longing for the playful dynamics he shared with Jungkook was specifically poignant, illustrating the close-knit relationships within BTS. The conversation led to an outpouring of support from fans, who shared their own reflections on the importance of the group's bond. Many noted that understanding the group's internal longing for each other adds an emotional layer to their music and public appearances. Comments from fans revealed a collective feeling of empathy towards Jin's current situation, where he, much like the others, must adjust to a quieter environment away from the group's usual bustle. This sentiment was echoed through various fan posts, with many expressing how the support of teammates is not only crucial during challenging times, but also enhances the joy in their collective achievements. The interview clip, widely circulated on social media, underscored the strong connections both within BTS and among their global fan base, highlighting how the group's spirit continues to influence and inspire, even in times of separation. On the recent episode of the NewJeans service, Jin also shared insights into his life and career, particularly focusing on his solo musical endeavors and other personal interests. This was his 141st appearance on the show, where he discussed various topics including his new album HYBE, his experience in the military, and his creative process post-service. Jin described how his time in the military was spent capturing his emotions through sketches, and how quickly he transitioned back into his music career following his discharge. He noted that he performed the very next day after leaving the military and was soon busy with preparations for a fan meeting, delaying his album work until those commitments were fulfilled. Post-concert, he dove into selecting songs for his album, listening to about 1,000 tracks to finalize his choices. He elaborated on the collaborative aspects of his album HYBE, particularly highlighting a song he performed with Wendy from Red Velvet. Besides this collaboration, Jin emphasized his hands-on approach in directing the music and themes for his other songs, shaping the album's direction according to his personal artistic vision. Further discussing his career aspirations, Jin revealed that although he once harbored dreams of becoming an actor, he now finds complete satisfaction in being a singer and an idol, a role he describes as lovely and fun. This change in career focus reflects his current contentment with his life and profession. Jin also recounted an adventurous experience during the filming of the music video for Running Wild, where he performed a car drifting stunt in Los Angeles. He humorously shared how his intent to make the stunt look realistic led to a moment of panic from the director, underscoring his enthusiasm and commitment to the authenticity of his performance. Additionally, during the show, Jin expressed what happiness means to him, noting that seeing people smile fills him with joy. During the episode, Jin also shared insights into his life and career, including reflections on past collaborations and his future aspirations. Among the highlights of his appearance was his recounting of a memorable performance with Coldplay in Argentina before his military enlistment. Jin expressed his admiration for how the Coldplay members managed to integrate their family lives into their touring schedule, something he found inspiring and cool. Jin also delved into discussions about the long-term future of BTS and his personal career trajectory. Celebrating nearly a decade with BTS, Jin talked about the group's future, expressing a desire for the members to continue performing together for many years, possibly even when they are in their 50s. He envisioned a scenario where they could merge their family lives with their careers, much like what he admired in Coldplay. On November 20th, Hee Jin officially stepped down from her roles at HYBE and its subsidiary, Adore, amid escalating conflicts that began earlier this year. Min, who served as the CEO of Adore, released a statement detailing her decision to end her association with HYBE by terminating the shareholders' agreement and resigning as an internal director. The dispute between Min and HYBE commenced with what Min described as illegal audits conducted by HYBE in April. According to her, these audits marked the beginning of a series of distressing events aimed at undermining her position. She alleged that during the past 7 months, she had endeavored to restore Adore to its state prior to these audits, striving to shield the K-pop group NewJeans from the internal turmoil within HYBE. In her statement, Min criticized HYBE for not admitting to any wrongdoing and instead engaging in what she termed as baseless attacks against her, which she saw as uncharacteristic of a corporation of its stature. She accused HYBE of damaging her reputation through accusations of mismanagement and described their actions as reckless and foolish. Min also pointed out that her attempts to blow the whistle on the irregularities within HYBE had eventually been vindicated, showing HYBE's actions as deceitful. Despite her efforts for reconciliation and correction, Min expressed her disillusionment with HYBE's lack of basic human decency, which she had hoped to see. Her departure marks a significant turn in a saga that began when she joined HYBE as Chief Brand Officer in 2019 and took over as CEO of Adore in 2021, where she was instrumental in launching the popular music group NewJeans. The ongoing conflict has not only strained her relationship with HYBE, but has also spilled into the public arena, resulting in several legal challenges. Most recently, the members of NewJeans have stepped into the fray, issuing a notice through Adore on November 13th. They demanded Min's reinstatement and a return to normal operations at Adore, threatening to end their exclusive contracts if their conditions are not met. This conflict is shaping up to be a significant event in K-pop industry history, noted not just for its immediate impact on the parties involved, but for the broader implications it holds for corporate governance and artist management within the industry. Hee Jin has also made notable changes to her social media presence following her resignation from the company. As of November 20th, she has unfollowed the official Instagram account of NewJeans, a popular K-pop group launched under her leadership at Adore. Additionally, Min has removed any affiliations with Adore from her Instagram profile, including unfollowing the company's official account and deleting all previous connections in her bio. This decision came shortly after Min announced her resignation and the termination of her shareholders' agreement with HYBE, the parent company of Adore. In her departure statement, Min criticized HYBE for what she described as illegal audits initiated in April, which she claimed disrupted the operational integrity of Adore. She expressed disappointment over HYBE's failure to acknowledge their alleged misconduct, leading to her decision to sever ties and pursue legal action against the corporation and its affiliates. The move to unfollow NewJeans and Adore on social media has elicited various reactions within the entertainment industry. Some observers see it as a natural consequence of her resignation, suggesting that Min is distancing herself from the company and its projects as she no longer holds any official role. However, others speculate that this could be an indication of her future intentions to possibly establish a new entertainment venture, potentially involving some of the current NewJeans members. Such a move could complicate legal matters, given the potential for contract disputes and accusations of tampering with the existing lineup of NewJeans. The speculation about Min's future plans has added to the intrigue surrounding her recent actions. Industry watchers are keenly observing how this situation develops, particularly in light of the legal challenges Min plans to initiate against HYBE. Her actions are seen as setting the stage for a significant shift in her career and possibly impacting the broader K-pop industry landscape. On November 18th, Asia Society released a video of HYBE chairman BangPD accepting the prestigious Asia Game Changer Award at a ceremony held at Cipriani in New York City on October 24th. In his acceptance speech, Bang highlighted the significant global impact of K-pop, referencing successful collaborations between HYBE's artists and international musicians. BangPD first acknowledged BTS's Jungkook and his recent single 7, a collaboration with American artist Lotto, noting the song's inspiration from UK garage music and its embodiment of the fusion between diverse musical genres. He praised K-pop for its universal appeal, suggesting that the genre's ability to weave different cultural elements into its music allows it to resonate globally. He then celebrated other HYBE groups, mentioning El Seraphim's work with American guitarist Nile Rodgers on their track Unforgiven, and Tomorrow X Together's TXT partnership with Brazilian singer Anitta on the song Back for More. Both collaborations, he noted, introduced K-pop to new audiences and showcased the genre's versatility and broad appeal. Bang also introduced Katsai, a global girl group that debuted in June 2024 in collaboration with Geffen Records of Universal Music Group. He highlighted how the group quickly gained popularity and chart success, underscoring the strategic moves HYBE is making to expand K-pop's reach worldwide. In addition to his reflections on musical collaborations, BangPD shared insights from his personal experiences with diverse cultures, which have influenced his professional journey. He emphasized the importance of cultural diversity and collaboration in his work, noting that these elements have been crucial in understanding and respecting various cultural perspectives. He concluded his speech by affirming his commitment to learning from and contributing to a wider cultural dialogue, expressing his dedication to sharing his knowledge of Korea and Asia with the global community. His remarks not only celebrated HYBE's achievements, but also reinforced the company's role in promoting cultural exchange and understanding through music. NewJeans members' claim against HYBE was dismissed by the Korean Labor Ministry. On Wednesday, the Ministry of Employment and Labor in South Korea addressed a recent petition filed by fans of the K-pop group NewJeans concerning Hani, a Vietnamese-Australian member of the group. The petition alleged that Hani experienced workplace harassment within HYBE, the conglomerate that owns Adore, the label under which NewJeans operates. Fans claimed that during an encounter where Hani greeted another girl group, Illit, managed by HYBE's sub-label B-Lift Lab, their manager instructed the group to disregard her. This incident was publicly addressed by Hani during a National Assembly meeting on October 15th, where she expressed her belief that the company harbored negative sentiments towards her and her group. Despite these claims, the Seoul Western Labor Office concluded that Hani does not meet the definition of a worker under South Korea's Labor Standards Act. The office clarified that the nature of Hani's management contract does not establish a traditional employer-employee relationship that would typically provide labor for wages. Consequently, this classification exempts her from protections typically afforded under the Act, which includes those related to workplace harassment. This distinction is significant because Article 76, Paragraph 2 of the Labor Standards Act defines workplace harassment as any action by an employer or another employee that causes physical or mental suffering or worsens the work environment, using their superior position. However, the government and courts in Korea have traditionally viewed entertainers not as standard workers, but as unique entities bound by exclusive contracts with their management agencies. Thus, the Labor Office's decision to reject the petition was based on this long-standing classification that places entertainers outside the usual scope of labor law protections. The Labor Ministry's decision highlights the complexities and unique challenges faced by entertainers in the South Korean legal framework, particularly in how labor laws apply to them. This case has brought attention to the broader debate over whether the current legal definitions adequately protect all individuals operating within the nation's entertainment industry.